convince them the need to have a meeting and make a flight to Conakry or Mali with you, so that we can do something.
Right now, your investors, your buyer, is in Kenya, right? He lives in Kenya.
Yes.
Okay, so he's African.
Kenya
and Dubai.
because he has a business in Dubai. Yeah.
So why he come to you that he is from Kenya, and why you come to Wilhelmina?
No. I'm the one who came to you because I wanted to explore the West Africa. So and I wanted to convince him we go that side.
So when you convince your investors, what did he say? That you did you show the video that how I explain it to the world?
That first question I sent you was a problem. So he said he thought it was fake, because he told me there's no way a big mining company can mine and sell to small dealers. Those ones, they mine and they export to the main market or to their parent companies, which makes sense, because now after this discussion, you see, you've told me is a cooperative of the miners. Now that one is understandable.
Yeah.
Maybe a family company for Conakry.
Yeah, maybe your buyer is a little bit of ignorance. He's just a small trader. He buy and sell. He doesn't understand how this miner dig gold. You know, when I was in the mines when I was in Ghana, I witnessed how this worker dig gold, and they were being underpaid. And when I went to the mining site, I even buy food. I purchase bread in order to feed the miners. I told my seller, you should feed your workers. You should look after. Some of the workers, they steal gold. They wrap it into the leaves and they smuggle it. I said, no. They asked me to sell it. I said, no. I'm not like that. Yeah, because of they were underpaid, they're gonna steal gold. That's why there is a security guard. The security guard holding guns to witness. It's not easy. Most of the gold traders have no idea. Their eyes is only bigger than $1. They want a big.
It's tough. Mining and stuff. Yeah, stuff.
Most of the gold trader, they think about the profit. They want to become instant millionaire. Today, I received a call from my operation manager in Conakry. He is buying, he's bringing gold to Conakry, 500 kilos, with 2 cars, armor, to escort the 500 kilos. For security reason, because there's a lot of hold-upping on the way to the city. 2 armor cars.
Does he have insurance? Because, if anything happens, what would happen?
Well, I don't know. I don't ask that, because that's not my business. My business is to tell the world that we have the gold. That's all my business. The operation manager, he knows the ins and out. But the company always hired the armor car, the secret military escort. Yes. They escort because that's 500 kilos. That 500 kilos is worth $30 million.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. So they have now new production of 500 kilos. So it's
Let me ask you, this process of buying from Mali or from Conakry, how fast can it be done? Like from the time of assaying the goods and the payment, probably 2-3 days. So can it be done like within 4 days or so, even the document?
It depends, because Africa is too slow.
Yeah.
You have to give an allowance, 3 working days to transfer the payment. Sometimes the delay because of the time difference. Actually, to process to prepare the paperwork, it takes only 3 weeks. 3 days. I'm sorry, 3 days. So 6 days. But I always give an allowance, because I already experienced it when I was in Africa. The 6 days is not enough, because sometimes the person, the office is not there to sign the paperwork, and you need to give an allowance. Do not underestimate. Make an allowance, because I already experienced it mostly at least 8 to 9 days. You need to do the homework. You need to do the planning. The seller doesn't care, believe me. The seller doesn't care about you guys. He said, here's the gold, where's the money? That's it. But Wilhelmina is with the
There's
buyer.
no other relationship. Is give me my money, take your gold, and
That's right. But the seller would not to tell you what necessary requirement. But Wilhelmina will advise the buyer, this is what you're gonna get, because I already been to my seller, and the seller has no idea as well. They're always rush. That's the reason why I said to my seller, when the international buyer come to the office, you welcome them. You welcome them. Welcome to my country. What can I do for you? They don't care. Okay, there's the gold. What would be the next? To me, when I bring the buyer, I always entertain the buyer. The seller wouldn't entertain you guys. They wouldn't. They will welcome you. Here's the gold. Pay the gold. That's all. Yeah, they don't care. To me, look at this American buyer, November, December. They said to me, Mrs. Ford, what happened if you were not with us? I said, why? Your services is the best, and your services is worth it. We pay you, your services is worth it. The seller didn't care. Sometimes the driver delayed to come to pick us. I always scolded the driver. You have to be on time. See? So sellers that they don't care. They don't care. That's why I always tell on my live video, do not trouble without Wilhelmina. Deal with Wilhelmina. I know ins and out on this business. Doesn't matter if he is my seller or not. They're all the same. They are all the same. That's why I'm teaching them. You know what they call me? Mother of gold. They call me mother of gold, mama gold. I'm the one who educate them. I educate the seller at the same time. So the buyer is lucky to have me. My extra service is peanuts. You're spending $1 million. How you gonna get the profit if you don't spend money to make money? So you got my point now, James?
Yes.
Any further question, James?
No, I think I'm good now.
You good now? So give me your evaluation that you've been watching my YouTube channel and you went to my Facebook. What did you learn out of that?
The Facebook, the same stuff we are discussing here, but mainly the whole process, because the writer player explains everything. Explains it's an F.O.B transaction. The purity is 90, 96, 97 going up. Then the requirements, the letter of intent, and the requirements there. Then what you get from the documents that you get from the supplier. You know, the certificate of origin, the certificate of ownership. You know, it's called what?
The certificate of clearance.
The declaration of the code is not from child labor.
That's
and
correct.
Also, it is not from any illegal.
That's right.
Has not been gotten from any illegal activities. And the permit for export, you know, just to help everything.
You know, just recently after the COVID-19, Mali, all African seller, they have to provide the certificate from the owner of the gold that his gold is not a child labor. That is now the new requirement, but the seller would not tell you that. Especially if you ship the gold to America, American buyer are very, very strict. You have to comply everything. Now, when your buyer sell the gold to Dubai, your buyer has to comply the requirement before the seller will give the buyer also his requirement. The seller will provide mining license to the buyer of yours and the company profile so that he would know who is my seller. Before the buyer receive the company profile of my seller, the buyer has to pass through Wilhelmina first. So I need the buyer's business registration and importation license and the proof of fund.
Yes.
The proof of fund. If he cannot show the proof of fund, James, I'm sorry, James, I'm going to reject you and your buyer.
That's okay. I mean, there has to be quotations in every transaction.
That's right. Just like when you sell your property, right? You are a real estate agent in Kenya. Assuming I'm the buyer, you can screen Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina, did you go to the bank? Because the bank will not lend me money if I don't have pattern of savings. How much the property in Kenya? 3 bedrooms or 4 bedrooms? How much? House and land package? How much? You are a real estate agent. How much?
What's that?
The property in Kenya, how much? 3 bedrooms or 4 bedrooms? How much?
Okay. It depends with the location, but mostly to be around $200,000.
See?
But depending on the location, yeah.
See? Of course, when I buy $200,000 worth of apartment, you're gonna ask, who am I? Or how I'm gonna pay? Of course, I have to go to the bank and borrow money, right?
Yeah.
That's right. When I was in real estate, I always ask the buyer, did you go to the bank? So, yes, I was being pre-approved. Okay. So, meaning to say, the buyer is really interested to buy property here in Australia, James. The cheapest property in Queensland is $450,000.
Wow. It's quite some money.
Yeah, our place, the value of our place is $800,000. Now. Wow. The value. You cannot buy cheap price.
That's over 10 kg of gold.
That's right. So those buyers asking C.I.F, they don't have the money. Yeah, they don't have. Believe me, James, if you mention my name, some buyers are allergic with my name. I don't know why they're allergic.
Why? The buyers on real estate or gold?
Gold. When the broker said, "Oh, I know Mrs. Ford," the buyer said, "Oh no, I know her. She's very strict." I said, "Yes, I am. I am very strict." They're allergic of my name. I don't know why they're allergic. To me, they're virus because the virus allergic to this woman. But anyway. They're scared they don't have the money. That's the reason why. Yeah, they don't have the money. Anyway, nice talking to you. At least you learn and you educate your buyer. We are here to do business. Okay, the door is open for everyone as long as the buyer have the money to prove.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, James. Bye. Good evening, everyone. We're almost midnight. We're almost 5 minutes more to go is midnight. I'm just going to update you the price of gold. The gold is down at the moment compared yesterday. Yesterday was 60,600, 700. It's ups and down. It fluctuates. I'm gonna have a look. Today is Friday. Now it's down. Down of $100. The price of gold today is Friday, February 10, 59,930.88 on the world market. Our selling price is less 8%. Okay, you are not buying the world market price because the world market price is a refine. You are buying 54,780 per kilo on 23 carats. The purity is 96, 90, from 95, 96, 97. You are not buying refined. You are buying unrefined. So I'm just to give you the correction. Okay. Now, may I announce to all subscriber on my YouTube channel, and I read some messages, and I seldom respond to all the people who send a message. Please listen to the video first and then read the full corporate offer. After you read the full corporate offer in front of you, my contact is in this video, my email, my WhatsApp number, my Skype. Come for conference after you read the full corporate offer. Now, may I also remind to those Asian buyer like Filipinos, and they leave a message that they wanted me to find a buyer. I'm not going to find you a buyer. Mga kababayan, pareho lang tayo kababayan. Magbasa kayo muna bago kayo pumunta sa akin. Kasi hindi kami buyer, seller kami. Si Wilhelmina, gi-hired ng company sa Africa to market it. I'm sorry guys, I'm speak the language. I just want to educate some Filipina. They leave a message. Okay? So please, read. Don't come to Wilhelmina if you don't comprehend. We are the seller. Wilhelmina hired by the seller to market it. I'm the one who tell the world, I'm the one who explain it. What necessary requirement that the buyer will comply, and what requirement the buyer will get from the seller. So I read all the messages on my platform on YouTube. Please, I don't respond on my YouTube. Just read it. Come for conference on WhatsApp or Skype. My contact is on every video. The most important, if you are watching this video, if you're a broker or buyer or whatsoever, read it first. Don't come to Wilhelmina unless you understand. Because I don't have time to teach. I am here to tell the world we are here to supply to all buyers that really need the supply called gold and diamond. So people say, oh, madam, can you tell me the stone? What do you think? I'm not. You have to hire your gemologist before you market your diamond. You have to hire your gemologist before you sell the gold. My seller is a company, and they have their own gemologist. They own the mine. Right. I was talking to one of the buyers Monday. His buyer was confused. Why African seller cannot sell the gold to refinery? That's a very good question. I'm gonna read first this message. Just bear with me, so that the buyer, the future broker, understand. Okay, it says here, why big company is in Africa? This is business. The big company from Australia, Italy, Germany, Canadian, American, Russian, they are in Africa positioning their business. Chinese are everywhere. They are big corporation. They lease the land to the government, and the government offer them an incentive. So therefore, the big company is an investor. You as the gold trader, you are a small timer. Okay? So you cannot compete the big company, because the big company would not sell to you on your requirement, because the big company, that's why they borrowed money in the bank. They are big company. When they dig gold and refine the gold, they are going to make it into different uses, or they're gonna use that as a reserve for their business. They can borrow money in the bank to show that they have a collateral, which is gold. Gold is liquid to them. So the big company would not sell gold to you. This is the question from the buyer's mandate. And I told the buyer's mandate, your buyer is a small timer. Your buyer is a little bit of ignorance. Why he's involved in gold business? Why you ask question to Wilhelmina? The seller would not explain to you. I'm the one who do all the research in order to educate both buyers and seller, because seller would not explain to you like this. No. Then it says, why I'm going to pay your services, Wilhelmina? Of course. Do you think I'm gonna work for you for nothing? And then when you resell this gold, you make money? You are using my services, my dear. Where are you gonna find a joker broker to explain to you like this? This is my online store. This is my platform. Right. My position is different from joker broker. There was a message on my YouTube channel. He's a joker broker. Madam, I have a difficulty dealing with the blockchain of brokers. I want to learn a business. Well, no one is teaching you. My seller didn't even teach me. I'm the one who do the research because they hired me to market it. Right. The seller has no idea as well. They have the gold, they have the diamond. They don't know how to position themselves. They hired me as a marketer. Right. I handle Mali, Conakry, and Sierra Leone. Being a marketer, I have a memorandum of understanding between the seller. So for short, I am the gatekeeper. For short, I am the mandate. For short, I am your business facilitator at the same time. So I hope I answered the question to all brokers that leave a message they don't understand. Please, I know I have a lot of subscriber. Pay attention. Every buyers have a different question. You don't need to ask question if you are smart. If you're a gold trader, you know the business. You read because I put everything, all question and answer is already on every video. I update time to time. When I have an interview, automatically would be on my platform on Facebook and on YouTube. To all YouTube viewers of Wilhelmina, don't trust. If you're a broker, you might learn out of this. You cannot just running around thinking that you have a buyer, because all the buyer come to Wilhelmina, you broker joker come to me. You never know, you might learn out of this, because seller would not explain to you. Most of you broker cut and paste because you are hiding your buyer. To me, if you come to Wilhelmina telling me that you have a buyer, which one? What's the name of your buyer? You have to let your buyer understand that gold is not for C.I.F. Right. There was a lady keep on sending me an email from South Africa and also in America and also in Dubai. I ignore them because I told them, go back and read, because I don't have time to teach. All question and answer is already on this video. Now, Mr. Buyer, whoever you are, just a moment. Okay. I'm gonna go on the world market again because today is Friday. The price of gold, it fluctuates. Just bear with me before I close, because we are now midnight here. We are now already midnight. 59,936.34. Okay, less 8%. Okay, the price is 54,780. So it fluctuates. So don't bank on it. If I'm were you, Mr. Buyer, watching me, don't delay. Don't keep on running around from blockchain of broker, because you will never get the gold. I'm telling you. There are so many fake offer. So many. You're gonna lose money if you're not very careful. And one broker said, why, Wilhelmina, why are you charging the buyer? Of course, you're using my services. You come to my platform, it's already free. But when I travel, there is no free. There is no free in this world, my love. So I think I answer all the question, and I will upload this on my platform. Then whoever you are, you might learn out of this. And those buyer, please, this gold business is cash business. If you don't have the cash, this is not for you. If you're just leveraging or laundering, it's very dangerous. There is no way you can get this precious mineral for nothing. This is money. This is liquid you are buying versus paper money. Okay? Solid money. Gold is solid. This is a liquid. You can walk in to any pawn shop if you don't have the money. This gold, this is 39.38 grams. This gold, I bought this one in in Dubai. I purchased 3 necklace. One for my friend and the 2 is for myself, and this one for my partner. This is 39.38 grams. You know how much is this in Australian dollar? I converted in Australian dollar 3,800 plus tax. And then you're asking gold cheap price and you don't want to pay value added tax. This one has a value added tax. I don't have any complaint. This is already refined. You're buying unrefined. Gold bar Dore can make into this one. Gold bar Dore can make into wedding ring. Gold bar Dore can smelt into making watches or full step or SIM card. Okay? Gold has many uses. But if you are only small timer, you don't understand and you keep on asking question, and even though I give you a question, still you cannot comprehend to me, you're dumb. I'm sorry my language, because I done it purposely. You cannot just roam around asking question. You're a winner, finding Wilhelmina, and then your question has been answered, and then you go somewhere else, and then when you become scum, and then you come back. Wow. Why you come back? And then I thought you're a buyer. There was an Indonesian guy went to Sierra Leone. He couldn't find gold. He buy one small. He want to buy gram. We don't sell gram. This is for export, my dear. I'm just showing this gold. This is 22 carats. This is the purity is 98. This is very expensive. You cannot buy 24 carats because the 24 carat is very soft. Even gold volume, 99.99, they put some lead in order to make it strong. This one is very expensive. This is very heavy. My other jewelry is in my room. This is my office. This is very heavy. Can you see that? This is very expensive. If I don't have the money, I just walk into the pawn shop and I will sell this. And I have the receipt. So gold has many uses. If you go on my platform, I explain it. But if you're not paying attention to me, you're not a buyer. Really. I'm just explaining to you how expensive in this necklace in Dubai in gold sock. I purchased this on gold sock. Plus value added tax. And you, as a gold trader, you cannot afford to pay the gold. You're just asking C.I.F cost, insurance, and freight. This one would not given to me if I don't have the money. Yeah, they would not. They would not allow this gold to leave the door if I don't have money to pay. Buying gold, exactly the same. So now I hope this gold trader understand gold is not for free at all. Diamond is not for free. You have to travel, inspect, and pay bank to bank. And Wilhelmina, when Wilhelmina will travel with you guys, yes, I do charge my extra service to accompany you. Why? So that you will not be duped. Because African sellers are very hard to deal with, I'm telling you. It doesn't matter if he is my seller or not. They're all the same. I'm not African. I'm Australian, but I was born in the Philippines. I'm a foreigner. Right. Can you see this gold? Very, very expensive. You are also buying expensive item called Dore. The main supplier is from Africa. 98% gold coming from Africa. Mhm. Most of gold in Dubai coming from Africa. Mhm. They buy gold bar Dore, they refine it from different uses. So that is not my job to explain to you. Just read the full corporate offer. Click below, read it, digest it. When you're ready, come back. I'm not forcing you to buy. At least I explain to you what necessary requirement you can take the gold out of the country. Click below, subscribe, come to Wilhelmina, click the link, go on my Facebook, read it. All the pictures has a messages. There's a saying, a picture paint 1,000 words. Thank you very much. It's already morning here. I just finished having a conference with the buyer, buyer's agent. Okay? Thank you very much, and I shall see you tomorrow. Wilhelmina works 7 days a week. This is my online store. I welcome everyone, even in the morning. When you call to me, meaning to say you are important to our business. So therefore, Wilhelmina is also important to your business. Why? I am the only person who explain about gold, how you are able to get this gold. This is already finished product. We don't sell finished product. We sell unrefined versus refined. This necklace is already refined. All right? Thank you very much. Hasta la vista, sayonara, goodbye and good night and good morning to you. I shall see you again tomorrow.